Good evening, everybody.
What's up?
What up?
Hi.
Fuck that. We back, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on one.
I see ya.
Yes.
That's what vacation does for a young man or semi-young man.
Ooh.
Damn. Shots?
Damn.
Oh, shots?
Just trying to be accurate.
Nah. That's what's up. I'll take it. I ain't got all my gray hairs yet, so, I'll take that, Your knees will start hurting after a while, too.
I don't be on them like that, so.
Damn.
Quick and shit.
Oh, shit. I see what she did there.
You got to when you took your ass
Wait.
up. Took that ass up.
Exactly.
Took that ass up.
God.
Oh,
God. Brandon. Brandon.
Y'all ignorant today.
I be thinking of like wild shit like my dick on break. My cock on rock. My pole on swole. My rod on hard.
God. God. I just want to play some basketball. You about to play with these balls.
My sickle on missile.
You were being outrageous. Yeah, Sean, Mr. NJ Brick City.
Oh yeah, just Kia.
What?
Go to you because he had.
Yeah, I had beer, Mom. I had beer. Henny water.
The Wizard of Oz.
I like that one.
I don't know why he
I like
just
that
doesn't
one.
do stuff like that more often.
I like Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that's way better than.
I like Quasimodo, but that's just
Yeah.
Well, you just make up all these random names anyway, so,
That he does. He does a good job.
Barack Obama.
What the fuck? Like, where does he make this?
Barack
Where does he make this shit up?
Oh God.
Mr. Osgiving.
I want cool names, guys.
Huh? Nigga, you just said I was old.
So?
You just said it like,
Can I play?
Can I play, guys? I want cool names, guys.
see it with Kia.
No, I already did that.
I know. But it was in one of them.
Anywho, see petty.
I mean,
You gotta be this Josh, you
Yeah,
gotta.
if he can't think of it right now, then.
If you can't
It's
throw
I
it
just
in there.
woke up, so you gotta give me a chance.
By the end of this episode, we'll figure some shit out.
That's pretty good beer, right?
Well, welcome to episode 134.
5.
5.
1, 3, 5.
Hey, that's odd numbers. Odd and prime numbers.
Yeah, you're right.
Nerd.
You're right.
This fucking nerd.
1, 3, 5.
You are blurred.
Yeah. Yo, blurred
I'm
ass.
a beautiful nerd, I know.
No, black nerd.
No.
Well, hey,
Damn.
she switched it up with that beautiful nerd, so yeah.
I
Too
mean,
late now.
you are a beautiful person. What's wrong with you?
You have a beautiful heart.
Yeah, we on one today.
You're a nice young lady.
Damn, bro, what the fuck wrong with you?
That's how old people be saying,
Nah, that's not how they be saying. They'll say something. They give like really underhanded, like backhanded compliments and shit. They're like, oh, she's real pretty, even though she be wearing that stuff. You're like, what the fuck? Like, damn. Like, that's fucked up.
You look like one of those basketball players play for them Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers.
Damn. What? That's the Los Angeles Niners.
You missing the Nuggets and some shit?
Nah,
I didn't get that joke from
Yeah.
NBC.
Oh yeah, I did hear that shit.
Whatever happened to her? That chick that said that. Oh, you don't even know what happened?
I mean,
Yeah, she said the neighbors.
I listened to the clip, but it didn't sound like. I mean, I don't say. I just feel like it was more than what it was. That's all.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like niggas. It was like nigga. Like she was trying to say something else.
I don't know. I feel like she might have had a slip
Maybe she
up.
was gonna say Knicks as opposed to.
Yeah.
Like,
He never played for the Knicks in his career. I don't even know where.
I mean,
What about
Look,
Nuggets?
I get it. Look,
I'm
trust
just
me.
saying it was an end, but
It's not that serious.
I feel like it's serious, but I don't feel like it should be blown way out of proportion. You got motherfuckers that done said worse about us
Papa John's, man.
on TV. So I'm like,
Those nappy-headed hoes.
oh,
Who's
Mr.
that?
Don Imus.
Nah.
Yeah, he
I don't know who it
died.
is.
Recently. Like,
He's a
recently.
radio host on like Fox, like a wrestling ball, like a shot jock, and he was talking about the Rutgers women's basketball team.
Yeah, he called them nappy headed hoes. See?
What the fuck?
That's kind of funny though, right?
Not really, but
It's
yeah.
not,
Kind of
it's
funny.
not like
though.
it's not funny,
But-
but it's shocking. So my
Yeah.
response is to laugh
Yeah.
because it's shocking.
What?
Yeah, Don Honest, he died
Yeah.
on the 27th of December. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Speaking of death, did y'all hear about the dude that got shot in the back of the Uber? How crazy is that?
The Uber driver?
When did this happen?
No, on Saturday at
Wait.
5 p.m. on WT Harris.
What?
Wait, what?
Nah.
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
Well, off WT Harris.
What time? You say 9?
Around 5
5?
p.m. Yeah.
PM? That's in the
Nigga.
Yeah, that's in the daylight.
No, I'm thinking of
So
the
the
time
dude,
period. Like,
it was. I'm assuming it was a black dude because his name's not real black, but he was 19. He got in the car
What was his name?
with I don't
Tyrone
remember,
Jenkins.
but it had like a Q in it and some shit. So
Aquarius? Something
I
like
don't remember. so
Vegas?
so him and a young lady got in the back, and someone pulled up beside the Uber and shot into the back of the car and killed him, and the girl got injured.
So wait, they must have known him or something.
Yeah, I feel like they like watched him get into the car and then pulled up, but I was
That's
like,
no
yo, that's
different
crazy.
than a regular drive-by if you think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Except they were very precise.
Yeah.
They didn't just hit everybody, just him.
Let me see.
Yeah, so it must have
I can
been.
find something about this.
R.I.P. to that young man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the man who was arrested.
Oh, they already arrested somebody?
Yeah, man arrested for shooting and killing Charlotte. Was it the Uber passenger, right?
Yeah, he shot past
Okay,
her.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
R.I.P. to that young man. That's
19.
I couldn't imagine being a
That's
driver
horrible.
though. Can you imagine being a driver? Always picking up these people and then she.
I am a driver.
yeah. Oh, his name was
Scary.
Jaquez Moore. So
Yeah, he's black.
Shut up.
He said we were just naming all kinds of black names though. We were. He said Jaquez Moore. I'm like, yeah.
Shut up, man.
What?
Your time would be horrible. Jesus Christ.
But
R.I.P. to that young man.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's crazy though. I was like, wowzers, that's extreme.
it is. I don't know why he shot him. I'm not saying anything. So
Did you say it was game later, nothing?
I don't think so. But damn, I don't mean to be putting people's names out there.
I mean, it's in the news.
Yeah, it is. But, you know. Let me see what they say about it. Driver didn't get shot down. They don't say what was going on with him.
Mm-mm.
They just said when they found the dude who shot him, he was charged with murder, attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, and with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury, 2 counts of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, 3 counts of discharging a firearm into an occupied moving vehicle, and possession of marijuana. So,
AKA.
Wait.
I mean,
Like,
damn,
oh, they
nigga.
got marijuana on them too. Like what?
yeah,
All that shit.
He obviously didn't smoke
Marijuana
it,
kind of
but
don't
you
matter
did.
at that point. Like,
yeah, the
You should've
marijuana
smoked
was
it.
just.
oh, we got marijuana too.
Yeah, I was just
Sound like
Probably
rock
shot
roll to me.
Yeah, that's life
Go.
and then some.
Go!
Yeah.
Life and
But I
then some, dog.
guarantee there's somebody on Facebook right now.
Free
my
money.
nigga. No, nigga, fuck him. No, I don't want. No, he don't need to be free, bro. Like, nigga, you kill somebody. Why you need to be free?
You know what baffles me? I know we haven't started How's Your Week, but what baffles me is because I watch a lot of First 48. Niggas be real hard. Like
Yeah.
you shoot somebody and then you gonna go into these people's office knowing other people that saw you and you gonna talk about, oh nah, they mistaken. That wasn't me, man.
You mean you just know you
I
right
think-
here
I
on the
think-
video, right here?
Nah, that don't even look like me, man.
Bro, that's
Like,
you.
and it's like, I understand, like, deny. However, if you a real ass gangster out here, you don't want niggas to know that you would shoot for yours. I'm just confused.
Well, my thing about First 48, like, I be hearing these nicknames for some of these thugs, like
Oh,
Marquise Williams, a.k.a. Headshot. They bring him in like, hey, we got 3 people been shot in the head. Your name is Headshot. You know anything about that? Nah,
Nah,
bro.
man,
I was
I
my
don't
baby
know
mama
about
last
that.
night, bro. I
Yeah.
don't even know what you're talking
Then
about.
they be throwing up their
Oh, they showed one the
signs
other
and
night.
shit.
The girlfriend ended up telling because she was caught up on some charges too.
Mhm.
So she ended up telling her whatever. And the dude, before he told him that he already knew, he asked him. He was like, nah. He was like, so if I ask your girl, Man, my girl would never say nothing like that, man. We love each other, man. That's my heart. My girl would look out for me. He was like, oh, okay, so what's this? And he showed me.
I know he probably
He was like,
yeah, bitch.
man, what the hell going on, man? I thought she loved me.
Nah, you know what? The shit that be killing me about first grade is them damn titles. They be like, she got killed while having sex in the club. Then the episode be like, shooting the club up. Damn. That's fucked up.
You know, there was one that was really sad for the Atlanta homicide, and the lady, the girl's name was Angel. She was only like 19, but she her body was like left in the park. It was really sad, and the name of the episode was Fallen Angel. I was like, really?
They ain't have to do that.
Y'all petty.
That's fuck, bro.
That shit petty.
Who they got named this shit? Like,
I don't know. That shit.
Terrell?
Right, Josh.
Terrell?
Like he got killed. He got killed at a McDonald's. And the episode be like, Chicken McNugget.
You dead.
I'm thugging it. We're like, damn, G. That's how y'all feel.
Yeah, bro. Them shits be crazy, dog. But I love watching them shows. And they all do the same thing. No, man, that wasn't me.
Bro, that was
Yes, it was, bro.
We got you, man. You shot, Yamin and Pokey. You shot them.
No, there was one dude. His name was Pookie Dookie. Real nigga shit.
That was in Alabama. I seen that.
That nigga name was Pookie Dookie. I was like, bro.
Even the officer was like, his name is what? Pookie. And you can't even, you're the only one who got a name like that, bro. You can't even,
right? You gotta go to jail, straight to jail.
That's like if you have a fucking, if you do a drive-by in a car with candy painted bubble yum all over it on some pink rims, like you the only nigga with that car, bruh.
Isn't that your license plate right there? Shit, nah, man.
Nah, that wasn't me.
My mama.
Isn't your driver's license that we found on the floor right next to the car?
Nah, ain't mine, man. Ain't this you on Snapchat talking about you just shot this motherfucker?
They be like, man, that kind of look. I ain't lying. That kind of look like me.
I can see why you would say that. They be like, nah, on my mama, like for real, swear to God, I could see why you would say that, but that wasn't even me. And I'd be like,
bro, that was you.
And then one man, they was arrested, and he was like, for real though, can you go back and talk to the witnesses, because I think there was a discrepancy somewhere. I was like, discrepancy?
What?
That's when you hit him with that Soldier Boy, discrepancies.
Yeah.
Discrepancy.
Unfortunately.
I remember that episode. That's with my black dude in Alabama. I think it was in Birmingham.
Pookie Dookie.
Pookie Dookie.
That shit.
That shit was crazy. I was like, bro, you can't. Everybody got your name and your name in it. You the only nigga with that name in the whole town. Probably in the whole South.
Hey, what up, Pookie Dookie? Pookie Dookie. So how was your week?
Yeah. So my week, it's been really, it's full work, really. Like a lot of work.
No fun.
Not too much really. A lot of focus on work. I'm back in training again, and some mentoring and things of that nature. So, a lot on that end. I get done in just enough time to get to sleep. Oh, I did get some on Saturday, Friday.
Oh wow.
Friday.
Right. You know what? It gotta be bad when you forget, though.
No,
not like it was bad sex, but it's like that's bad in life. You forget, like,
because like the days they just went together and all kinds of things. But I mean, the young gentleman did a wonderful job, and
young gentleman.
That's a new D?
Oh no. That's the thing. I don't go out in the cold, so I don't really need nudie until it's warm, because I don't go out in the cold. But you know, he was available, and so yeah, I honestly told him, I was like, sir, I don't need A+ from you. I just need A-. You can leave the A+.
Why you saying sir?
When I say sir, when I'm because I felt like no, never F. But I just felt like that was the kind of penis that's like, if you ask me the right question at the wrong time, you're gonna get like a yes no matter what. And so I was like, I don't need that kind of dick in my life, not from you. So let's keep it at A-.
What's the difference between A+ and A-? What's the difference?
You know, I can't say that there's a set criteria. But I feel like for me, there is a difference between being fully emotionally invested during sex and then just enjoying it. I feel like there's a difference. And so this particular time, it was more so emotionally invested. Like there was more slow loving, more rubbing, more touching, more kissing, more like sweet talk, and that's cool and that's fine and that's great for someone that you are looking to build that connection with or keep that connection. I just needed to, you know.
Get them cheese clap.
Hey,
so I was like, listen, keep that 1990s butter loving for the next bitch.
Damn, bro, you trying to get
Let me
RL, man.
Listen, just pull my hair, smack my ass a little bit. Let's be great, but the rest of that shit.
I pull my hair, smack my ass a little bit.
So he was laughing at me, and I was like, no, I'm dead ass.
Dead
Dead ass. Don't do that. So yeah, that was cool.
I never. What? It's like confusing as fuck.
Yeah, niggas. I ain't gonna lie. That's happened to me one time. I was like.
Okay. Well, the thing is, like, we've known each other since 2014. Like, we've been like talking off and on since 2014. So he's like a sure thing. Like, I know if I go to him, it's gonna be fucking amazing every time. Absolutely.
When you niggas got planes.
That time for us to build something has passed for me. So
he's just in no pun intended. He's in his own box.
Yeah, like we're really great friends.
He wasn't pun intended, but
he was actually in my box. But either way.
This is the audio. I did not expect that shit. Did not expect that shit at all.
So it was good. It was an amazing time.
Is that how it happened? Was that what happened?
Did I say oh my god? No, I don't think I said oh my god. I think there was some cursing, but I don't think I said oh my god.
The nigga was like, do you love me?
Exactly.
I hate you. So yeah, no, it was bomb though. It was bomb though. So. What else? I went to visit my mom on Sunday. Her birthday was Sunday, so we went to dinner.
Happy birthday!
Yes, 56, looking grand.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And found out that her boyfriend, whatever you want to call him, I don't know if they have those at that age. He got a job in California, Long Beach, California, and he wants my mom to consider going with him.
Shit, that's what's up.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
I'm excited for her. If she decides to go, she did tell him, she was like, I don't move for boyfriends, I move for husbands. So
I'm not mad at that.
What's up?
Especially the other side of the country.
Yeah. So she said she's gonna take it slow. He's going out there first, so she said she's gonna go spend some time with him out there first, and then see what it's like, and then they can move forward from there. But I think it's cool. I'm excited for her. She's never really gotten a chance to travel because she's been a single mom. So it'll be cool for her. I'm excited for her.
Oh shit, Kadeem, what's up, G?
So yeah, I think that is pretty much it.
Shout out to you getting your ass busted up, yo. That's what's up.
Yeah, man, had to change the sheets and everything. It was a good night, and it was efficient. Wowzers. It was efficient too. I mean, maybe 45 minutes top. It was efficient. I was done. I was like, I can go sleep right now, but I'm gonna go home because I'm not gonna sleep here.
Yeah, that sounds like straight nigga shit right there.
Straight nigga. Straight nigga. I love
straight
it.
Nigga?
You straight nigga.
I'm not a straight nigga.
Nah, that's straight nigga. Like you, that's some nigga shit. I love it. It's dope. Cause a lot of chicks be acting like, no, I don't think. Nah, fuck that. Like, no, y'all be wanting to do shit like that too. Like, look, I'm about to bust this nut and I'm out.
But we already know. Like, we've known each other for a long time.
But I was saying, like, it be some shit. I don't do stuff like that. Shut the fuck up.
And he sleeps on his stomach, so he doesn't really like the cuddle. And there's really no reason for me to be in your bed if I'm not going to get no arms or nothing.
Y'all ain't doing no cuddling. Y'all done do some
go home.
Dap each other up, give each other a fist bump, and go on about your business.
No, we don't do that.
You should.
No smash and dash.
He get the full hug.
Grab the cheeks too?
When we hug, when I come in, not when we're leaving. Not when I'm leaving.
All right, he can't get one last squeeze. Damn.
You already squeezed them.
That's another
squeeze.
Them,
spread them, slap them, all of that.
Damn. You flipped it.
Bring it, babe.
Yes.
Watch it. Turn it. Leave it.
Watch it, smack it, flip it. How that Busta Rhymes song?
That's what he was singing.
Yeah.
Turn it up! Turn it up, Bush! Then she was like, oh shit, this nigga fucking the shit out of you. Fucking.
I mean, I did my fair share too. Shit.
That's what's up. You know, look, we ain't trying to leave you out.
Right.
Hey, do your thing.
It's a team effort.
Sometimes.
You're right.
It all depends who showed up to play. Like, nigga, you still got on your warm-up pants. Go.
Listen.
Get on.
When we first started, I was like, because he was shaking. I was like, you better not.
Damn, don't do that.
Nah, because I ain't got time for nut two. Nut two take too long. You gotta get it all together.
Well, if you already got his, then once you get yours, then you go about yours.
I know,
wow,
but he can't get his before I get mine.
Yeah,
No.
once we get ours.
So that's what I was saying. I was like, bro, you better not. He was like, I'm not. Let's switch positions. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was about to. He was like, what up?
Game over.
I felt the tremors.
Over.
I don't like
Why'd you gotta do that shit?
I don't like him.
Because I'm getting better at it.
He had to take a brief intermission.
Game over.
Good times though. Shout out to him.
That's what's up. Shout out to you, bro.
You really?
Shout out to him.
Alright.
Josh?
What did I do?
Nothing.
I didn't do shit.
Thank you.
Nah, but I've been trying to listen to I didn't know Lil Wayne dropped the album. First of all. I listened to it. It's called Funeral, by the way.
Like,
and
of his rap career? Or?
I'm gonna be honest. Coming from somebody who I'm not a Lil Wayne fan anymore, but I wanted to like this album. I wanted to, you know, okay, Weezy back at it doing this shit, and it wasn't bad, but compared to his earlier works from somebody who listened to him like 07 Weezy, 08 when he was like on top of his game, it didn't move me. It didn't. So I might have been. I was getting high back then, of course, so I was smoking a lot of weed. So I'm talking about the Wayne when you would hear some shit, you be like, "Hold up, bro, pause that shit, rewind that shit." What the fuck that nigga just said? Like that type of shit. Yeah. I didn't get that.
You heard that lighter.
So you think like his lyricism is subpar now?
Well, it's almost like if you listen to it and you've been a Wayne fan, it's almost like two things. One, he ain't really talking about shit, and two, it's like he ran out of shit to rap about. Like it's almost like
also it's like he hasn't evolved. You know what I'm saying? He's like still the same.
It's like he rapping
mid 2000 shit.
It's like he rapping and he just putting words together. Like it sounds cool, but it's not like.
And also
it
at the
doesn't
same
paint
time,
a story for you.
Right.
At the same time, Eminem dropped his shit too. So.
And people have been saying like, you know, Eminem. That's why I want to listen to Eminem.
That shit was good
because I haven't honestly the Slim Shady and the Marshall Mathers LP is the only albums I really listen to.
I'm gonna put you on some other M shit that was actually dope.
I mean, I heard songs from his other albums, but like front to back that I listened to. Those the first.
M did actually did some shit with Juice WRLD on this new one. That's like the top
Lil
of the chart.
Lil Wayne did a song with Triple X on the song.
XXX.
Yeah, he did. He also M did another one with Young Ma. I forgot what other shit that he did. He had a lot of people on his new shit.
I mean, I look at it like you know, Eminem and Lil Wayne known for their wordplay.
Yeah.
A lot of the songs, like he got some features on his joint, Lil Wayne, and so he got songs with like, you know, somewhat, you know, with some poppin' rappers or whatever, you know, like, and it just, I don't know, it's like something, I don't know, it's like something.
I wonder if his heart is in it anymore. Like,
because that whole situation.
That's what I was talking to somebody about it, and I was like,
I feel like that's just not where his heart is.
To me, a lot of rappers or artists, particularly rappers, when they first come in, they first like 2 albums be dope as hell because they hungry, trying to make a name for themselves. But it seemed like once they reach a certain level of success, the music after that point, they don't have that same fire. It's like something missing.
Not necessarily.
I don't know if it's the creativity or.
It depends. Like they just don't need to do albums. They just need to do singles. Like look, Jay-Z.
A lot of them under contract to do albums, so they got to do albums.
Yeah. But like you see Jay-Z, anytime he comes out with some shit, it's like a single.
But he owns his own shit, so he can do
Well, but I also think that like for some people, rap is like it's a means to get out. It's just like basketball or a sport or whatever. It's a means to get out of the environment that you're in. And I say that particularly with Lil Wayne in mind because me and Brenda has me watching the Masked Singer show where they have those people.
I heard he was like a robot.
He was a robot on there, and he like his they do like the background story or whatever, and he was saying how because of how he was when he came out, he's like basically painted himself into a box where he can't really branch out into other genres of music or different interests that he has because everyone just sees Lil Wayne. So I'm just curious. I wonder if that's the case. Like it's like, yeah, this was me then, but I have other interests, and I'm just not there anymore.
I feel like we always seen him was he was like in a skateboard and shit. We always seen that shit.
I feel like that happened late. Like when he first came out, he was not skateboarding.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
I mean, still, he was still. I knew he skateboarded and shit. I knew he made that How to Love song, like where he was singing and shit. That was a good song though, but I think I like
that shit was trash.
I actually like that song.
I like that song, so I
actually
talk about. I like the music video.
Once again, this is coming from a Lil Wayne fan. I'm talking about pre-auto-tune. Once he started doing that auto-tune, that's when
I don't listen to a lot of rap, but I have listened to Wayne since he came out. Like, actually, I liked his wordplay.
I like his wordplay. I don't like all that auto-tune shit.
He just sounds like, from when he started, it was like, his flowing a lot better. And now it's just like, he's just kind of saying one thing at a time. And
we also can't forget that codeine and promethazine fuck up your brain. Right. He's had a couple seizures.
Might have had something to do with it.
So.
Well, other than that, I've been chilling, man. That's it. Chill.
Birdie.
All right. Osmond, tell us about your week, man.
Osmundo.
I had a fun-filled week, as you already know. I was up in the mountains, snowboarding in West Virginia.
That's right, West Virginia.
So wait, was this just like a couple's trip? Just you?
No, Nikki didn't go. It was just me. I was with the Maddens or some of our co-workers. And Daniel's up there too.
Our Frame?
Yo.
Frame job.
He was wild.
Word.
He's still wild, like crazy. But yeah, so we were just fucking snowboarding and shit. Like one day we were up there fucking, as I was on the lift, the power went out. So we were
stuck up there?
We were stuck on the lift for like 20 minutes. Then until they
high, so you like real high up?
Yeah. That shit. It's like, it was like at least I would say 15-foot drop.
15?
Yeah, if we were to jump off the lift.
Okay. I thought you meant
we were high
up. Did you do like snowboarding and skiing or just snowboarding?
Just snowboarding.
Just snowboarding?
Yeah, that shit is painful if you're... I mean, I didn't fall too much because I'm used to it, but at the same time, if you're new...
A beginner?
That shit's fucking...
So the ice is like really hard?
Yeah. Well, it's only hard because you're going at like... I'll be going 30 miles an hour.
And then you hit the ground.
Yeah. So imagine that shit. Yeah. And what's crazy is... No, it's not that bad until you got people that are beginners just sitting in the middle of the fucking path.
Wait, are they on the bunny slopes and they're just
No, they were on the real slopes, and like I was coming down. Half the time I was avoiding people when I crashed. It's like this one person was going slow as shit, like wobbling and shit. And I was like, shit, I don't want to run into this person, so I stopped. But I ended up fucking flying over myself when I stopped.
Damn, bro.
So it was like, fuck.
I was gonna hit that nigga.
Right,
thank you,
Sean.
You gonna brace my fall?
Wait. It's even worse when you hit somebody. Imagine hitting somebody like that.
That's why you put spikes on your arm.
Like Legion of Doom?
Come on.
You trying to kill me?
I'm like, and one horse. Oh, what a rush.
It's the face, though. It's the face thing.
So that's some crazy shit.
Duh. What do you mean, duh?
But,
like, what the fuck, bro?
shit, that shit was fun, though. Like, when we were hurt and we were sore and shit, we would just get into the hot tub at night. That shit was fucking dope.
Hot tub.
That shit was fucking dope. Like,
hot tub.
We met these guys at the end of the night. They was like just wild. And they had like 15 beers per person. I was like, damn, these guys are fucking wild. So we invited them back to the room. We were just having a fucking party.
All that yeast.
On the last day. It was fucking crazy.
That hot tub time machine?
That's
literally what they were saying though.
Like, I can't say that I've ever been on a girls trip and been like, oh yeah, we met these girls and we invited them back and we had a great time. Like that
shit don't work for y'all.
Never fucking happens.
That never works.
Like, we'll boost you up in the club, be like, yeah, sis. So when we see you out, like, yeah, girl, you be great. But like, actually hanging out with them like all together.
About 5 minutes in, somehow I don't like how she do that. That's it.
Yeah, cause like y'all be like, oh, I hate that bitch.
Exactly. You're like, you don't even know her. Exactly. The fuck, you just met her.
I just don't like her.
See, we'll be like, because dudes all got the common goal in mind. Get smashed. Yeah. So it's like, we ain't battling each other. Fuck it.
Same thing. Like Michael said, where the bitches, nigga?
Where the bitches?
So what was crazy is like, I was sitting there the whole time. Christina was like, yo, Oz, look. I was like, where? And I would look in the distance, you see one black guy. I was like, oh shit, another black.
Damn, man.
We were just trying to point out other black people because I was the only person up there. It felt like
you shine black, man. You ain't shine white.
Hey, you better stop doing that shit.
What?
All right, now you're gonna end up there one of these days, and then we see you in the new movie. Directed by
Josh.
Nah,
Candy.
Actually, you might be in there.
Oh man,
what's up?
But yeah, I mean, on the weekend there was a couple more black people, so you know, it was. What was that? Is that my shit?
I don't know, man. Shit.
It's a hard ass vibrate.
Damn, my shit.
I don't really like hard vibrations.
Well, other than that, you know,
feel the vibration.
That shit was fun. My ass is still hurting though. But
pause.
Whoa.
He didn't say his asshole. He said just his ass.
Yes, exactly.
Well, you need to be more specific. He said his ass was hurting.
Bro, ain't nobody thinking that way.
There's a lot of people thinking that way.
Only you guys.
We're a lot of people. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
I ain't do nothing.
Trash.
Yeah, I ain't really do much. Like I said, chilling. Just getting ready for my trip. That's it. And you know, now that a nigga is officially on vacation, yeah, it's about to be nice, man. I'm about to love this. Well, the most I did do was go Sunday. I watched the Super Bowl, which you know was tough for me because I was sick. Like I'm just getting over a cold, so you know.
How do you guys feel about the Super Bowl?
We're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it.
Oh,
We'll definitely get to that. Shut up. So yeah, like I said, that was cool. Hung out with a couple people. The day after, you know, went to work. Wasn't really feeling it, you know. Went back home, whatever it was. Curled up on the couch with a blanket, watched TV, watched a bunch of like catfish episodes, like top 6.
Do people still get catfish?
Yes.
Yeah.
The show still come?
Yes. That shit is crazy to me that people still get catfish. Like how?
That can't be real.
Why?
Some of it ain't real. And I did see where an episode ended up in Charlotte, and I was like, "Yep, this looks like Charlotte. It's raining, and that looks like Carolina. Oh, yep, that's Charlotte." I was like, "There you go, that's it." But
catfish in Charlotte.
Ew, that's bad.
I like the ones when they get caught though, and the old ones when they would catch them in a lie, because he'd be like, "Okay, listen,
we know, like
this is bullshit."
He don't be
with the shit.
Somebody gonna fuck him up one day. He's like, no, what's going on? No, you deserve to tell her. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna tell that bitch shit. Like, the fuck? Hey, nigga, you better back up. I'll beat the shit out of you, nigga. You probably like, no, you won't, buddy. All right.
He be asking them questions like, why'd you do it?
Exactly. He's
really?
Like, so
you don't think that's mean?
This was all just a game to you?
Yep.
So you just tricking game?
Yep. I got like over 300 profiles. You be like,
you want to play a game? They call me Jizzo. Hey, speaking of which, you know they're coming out with
with Samuel Jackson and Chris Rock.
They're coming out with the Jigsaw with Samuel L. Jackson?
It's Chris Rock directed it, or he's starring.
Chris Rock. It's called Spiral.
Yeah. They got a trailer for it.
But it's like Jigsaw?
Yeah, it's based off of it. It's in the same, you know, it's the trailer actually.
I'm like,
and who's
I've never seen
Chris Rock and Samuel Jackson.
I've never seen Chris Rock serious, so this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
never seen him serious.
I ain't gonna get off track from what you were saying,
but
I just real quick.
What's up?
I seen Chris Rock in a horror movie. I'm like,
I gotta watch this shit.
First of all, Samuel L. Jackson in any movie is hilarious.
Yeah.
So
he says,
"You trying to kill me, motherfucker?"
He gonna say motherfucker.
He said it.
He gotta do it.
You already said it. I didn't even see the trailer. I just seen it. Just watch Samuel Jackson.
Speaking of that, of Samuel L. Jackson, have y'all ever seen The Hateful Eight?
Yeah, that shit is dope.
I love that movie.
The funniest part in that movie when he was telling old buddy about his son.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, son sucked on my big black dingus. I was like, what the fuck? Like, he took my black Johnson and shoved it in his mouth. I was like, bro, this is very graphic.
He had the most painful scream, and when he got shot, I didn't get shot in the dick.
He got shot in the balls.
Yeah. He like, ah! Motherfucker! Bitch! I'm gonna kill you! I'm like, yeah, I feel that. It's like at the end of Django when he was screaming in pain. Django!
He gonna stay in the big house.
Nah.
What that nigga doing on that nag?
What that nigga doing on that
Like when
nag?
he dropped that cane, he was like, I count 6 shots, nigga.
I count 2 guns.
I'm like, damn. Got you, Steven. But yeah, like I said, my week has just been trying to get prepared for the trip, and you know we leave Sunday in Jacksonville. I'm excited. Like it's gonna be my first cruise, my first time going to the Bahamas, doing anything like that. So yeah, it is gonna definitely be. Yeah.
We ain't talking about the love boat in DC, because that's when they get them cigarettes in there from out here. That's a whole different love boat.
Oh, no,
my.
that's crack.
Yeah, but nobody talking about that.
It's a love boat.
Yeah, but nah, man, like I said, this is just gonna be dope, man. So it's gonna be. Okay.
I feel like that song was just playing in the background.
What cruise line y'all getting on?
Carnival.
Carnival.
So
It's about to be a party up there.
Hey man, I'm
What's
gonna
up?
tell you, man, you
What's
gotta
up,
be careful, man.
Big
I seen that damn headline, motherfucker had that coronavirus on one of them cruise lines.
Yeah, man.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
But that was on a Chinese.
It's just a really bad cold. You live. Come
Exactly.
on.
It's the
Like,
flu, bro. It
saying,
really
man.
is just the flu, bro. Like it's
I
not
don't know. I thought about you like, bro.
That Rona
On
bottle.
that coronavirus,
Bro.
I ready to drink Heinekens, bro.
No, bro. If I got that coronavirus, just give me a lime, bitch. Like that's all I
Rona
need.
bottle.
Give me a lime. I'm good to go now. Shit. I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. But to get into the meat and potatoes, I did want to start off real quick since it's fresh. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Now, and I don't want to talk too much about like the plays and all that because all in all it was a game. It was a good game. 2 good teams that I thought that was going to put on a good game, and they did that. Probably one of the best Super Bowls as far as gameplay that we've seen in a long time. Where it's like it was drama. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of back and forth. It was one point in time where it was like, damn, San Francisco looked like they about to go ahead and take this W. But then good old Pat Mahomes, like he does any other time, just showed y'all like, yo, bro, I'm a fucking beast.
But we got to take it into context. San Fran should have just kept running the fucking ball.
Yeah, I know. But I was like,
let Jimmy Garoppolo throw the ball.
yeah, I know.
It's not built.
But that's what I said. I didn't want to talk too much like on the gameplay and stuff because it was like, you know. But what the thing about it that stood out the most was one for me was the halftime show, which when I first found out like J-Lo and Shakira, I was like, Shakira, okay, maybe, yeah, I can see
Shakira
that.
was killing that shit.
J-Lo, I'm like,
Yeah.
who checking for J-Lo like that though? That was my first response. Watch the show. Shakira go out there. She do her thing. She's still doing her hip thing. I'm like, okay, like you ain't lost a step. Like she got to be about 46, 47 or something. And I'm
Last time I
like,
seen her was on Zootopia.
what?
She was just a character on Zootopia.
Okay, we're moving forward, bro. Jesus Christ. So, you know, she started doing her thing, man. I was like, all right, that's what's up, man. I wasn't really paying attention to it because my fucking leg was hurting since we were standing the whole fucking time. But then, J-Lo comes out there. I was like, okay, she doing her little hits and all that. I was like, this woman looks good.
Yeah, I was.
She looks really good. I'm like,
she was.
J-Lo?
Yeah, I'm like, she looks very good.
She was going crazy on that stage too.
She did a good job. It was a good performance.
She's been performing in Vegas for a long time. So it's
and
not
that's
like
probably
she hasn't
why.
been
That's probably why I felt the way I felt because I'm like, I just haven't heard nothing from her. I haven't heard nothing from Shakira, but I know she's doing shit like in other countries, and she still has, like just all Spanish albums that I'm pretty sure she's just putting out. So I get that, but I was like, okay, check these, these MILFs out here, or one of them was a MILF. I don't know if Shakira got kids, but I'm like, these MILFs out here, these cool.
Yeah, J-Lo's daughter was in there too.
She was, and I didn't know that was her daughter. I was like, oh wow, that's dope. But how about
26 and 42.
Always them. For some reason, nobody else complaining about except them.
Yeah, like you make it seem like they came out there and showed their pussies
They
and
say
stuff.
nothing about Katy Perry talking about she kissed a girl and she liked it. That was all okay.
All I know is I seen a meme on Facebook talking about, I guess when they had Shakira and J-Lo side by side, you see the back, you see they, you know,
Backside.
and they had a little white boy talking about this is when he knew he wanted Adobe seasoning.
Yup. Adobe. So yeah. But yeah, man.
I mean, didn't they choose the costumes they wanted to wear? I'm pretty sure.
Look, that's not even the point, bro. The point is
every female that's performed at the Super Bowl that I've seen has been scantily clad.
Like, they didn't even show a nipple this time. So it's like, what the fuck? Like,
some point we gotta let that go.
But they gonna keep on that one. They gonna keep on that one, bro.
I know there was controversy before they were chosen. After they were chosen, that a lot of people from Miami was like, "Why they didn't get any Miami artists?"
Because
like
we don't
Rick Ross or
we don't.
I don't know any real like.
They got. I mean, I think they helped that with them being Hispanic, though. You know what I'm saying? And in Miami, it kind of helped.
That's the main reason why I kind of saw that, because I was like, plus J-Lo, like, her music like bang down there, like all that like house like techno type sounding shit like that.
Yeah, I thought I was like Pitbull gonna show.
Nah, he don't even show shit. Daddy.
Pitbull about to
show. Daddy. Like, bro, that's all you know. Daddy. Like, all right, bro, go sit down. But all in all, like I said, it was good, man. But then I saw something. I think you said something about this, Josh.
Oh, yeah. Talking about Jay-Z was sitting down doing the national anthem.
And then people got mad about it, I guess.
Yeah, but he said he was sitting down. He was talking to Beyonce because Beyonce was like, you know, she knew what it was like to perform at the Super Bowl.
It wasn't even paying attention.
They said there was just a lot going on, you know what I'm saying?
At the same time, they probably wasn't even paying attention.
They try to say that Colin Kaepernick sent a shot talking about, I thought we were beyond kneeling, you know, because that's what Jay-Z had said about Kaepernick, like we're beyond the kneeling thing.
Oh, God.
But Jay-Z didn't kneel.
We go.
First of all, who gives a fuck? That's number one. Yes. But also, number two, like, I feel like everyone took his comment about being beyond kneeling out of context. Like, or maybe I just misunderstood what he said. I don't know. But when I heard him say that, like, when I saw it, it didn't come off as like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this anymore. It's like, okay, what's next? Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't just protest without a course of action. You need a course of action as well. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like popping shit and then not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm gonna fuck you up, but then you just stand there. Like, what you waiting on? You waiting on them to fuck themselves up? Ain't gonna happen. The fuck? Fuck out of here.
Ooh! Ooh, you snapping, bro.
I know it was another low-key tragedy. Not tragedy. It was another bad situation that happened down there in Miami. I don't know if y'all heard about the quality control party that went on.
No. What?
QC. The record label for Migos.
Migos and all of that.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you remember the Atlanta Super Bowl where they had the video with like $1 million on the floor, like them strippers walked out. So apparently there's supposed to be another party like that in Miami, and it was poorly managed. A lot of dancers went out there. First of all, they had 1,000 dancers in this venue. Like, that's too many.
1,000?
1,000 dancers.
Do you know what the name of the place was?
I gotta look it up. I looked it up. And one of the girls was on there saying they had to pay $350 just to dance.
Yeah.
And they had to give up 30% of the money they made back to
30%.
Because it was hosted by Edgerrin James. He's a Hall of Fame runner. He just got elected to Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Running back. And Cardi B was there. She posted a Instagram. It's all over the internet. She posted an Instagram thing about it. Was basically saying the reason motherfuckers wasn't throwing money is because them chicks wasn't entertaining. Like, a lot of chicks was just standing around because they ended up dropping a bunch of money from the ceiling. You know, like on New Year's. You know, like on New Year's, where they ended up dropping a bunch of money down. And they even had a video where this chick had like thousands of dollars in her purse, just a regular person, because there was so much money on the ground. She was taking up money that was supposed to be for the strippers. They got a video where the security had to grab her, like, nah, but you can't take this purse. He ain't earned this money. She's like, I'm gonna call the cops on you. I'm gonna sue you.
I paid to get this motherfucker.
Let me see.
I'll get up on that stage. Like, shit.
That shit was. So it was even. It's sad to say, it was even a dude on there. He was like, man, y'all don't laugh at me, bro, but it was too much motherfucking money on the ground. This nigga had money all in his clothes. He pulling out one's all under. Like, bro, that's for the dancers. Jeez.
I would have left after that point. Like, let's fucking leave.
I mean,
fucking leave.
Look, I'm not even mad at him. Fuck it.
Millions of dollars.
The problem is,
I'm looking at
even Cardi B was like, that party was more poorly managed. They're supposed to have security because anytime you go to a strip club, security posts, if money on the ground, security watches over the money so the dancer can get it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes. This nigga pulling out his.
What is that shit?
Oh, the name of the place is called Dome, I believe.
Yeah, Dome. That's what it was.
What is that?
That's
What
a
is
horrible
that?
name for a strip club.
Dome.
What is that? What video is that?
I just looked up.
It was so bad that strippers
I'll
were
share another
stranded.
messenger.
Like they just sitting at like the airport or something, just like this with their head down because they didn't make no money. They had a one-way ticket.
All that money on the ground.
Like I said,
Everybody else got it.
Customers was picking up money. People who wasn't dancing was picking up money.
I would have been picking up money.
The security was not securing the money. This might be the only time where I low-key kind of feel bad for the dancers. Because
they be making all kinds of
money. No, because a lot of them, they probably were, it's almost, I'm going to tell you what this was like. This was almost like a stripper fire festival. This is what this was.
Oh my
That's really good. That's a really good analogy, actually.
Oh man,
this is stripper fire festival.
That's a really good analogy.
Because a lot of them chicks,
Fire fest.
it was two chicks. They was like, all that money was on the ground. We only walked away with $1,100. I'm like, that's it.
$1,100.
$1,100 between two chicks, and they said they've been working.
Wait, $1,100 together?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm fighting somebody. First of all, I don't know who these strippers are, but
they say it's $1 million on the ground. Like
I only had to see one bitch get fought to know I ain't touching nobody's money on the ground. The clubs that I've been to, security ain't got to do shit because they gonna fight your ass.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, the amount of people in that small venue, 1,000 strippers. They say it's about 1,000 strippers. It's not enough security to.
I don't even. Why 1,000 strippers?
You don't need that many.
You don't. And even Cardi B, like on her video, even though she was condemning a lot of the strippers because she was saying it like, the ones who were standing around just expected to get money because money gonna drop or whatever. To the ones who were shaking their ass and popping pussy, which she had fair points. She was like the ones who was actually working.
Yeah, they get paid.
I mean,
no, she's saying the ones who was working were getting ripped off because the ones who weren't working was
still I'm saying like they supposed to get the bread.
And then she was like, next time they throw a party, they're gonna have like 80 strippers. That's 80 dancers.
That makes sense.
And they're gonna have more security, so each section where the dancers are, the security gonna secure the money on the floor.
So who's gonna pay for the security? Is that gonna up the price that the dancers have to pay to get there?
I don't know. This is just what she said.
Oh, okay.
She just saying she's seen things that they could have done.
She should have did it. Fuck it.
I mean, she organized it with her record label. The dude's name is P. He's the owner of Quality Control, and him and Edgar and James organized it. But
that just wasn't really.
It wasn't managed well.
No,
it was a poorly managed party.
They can't do it like Atlanta.
No, I mean it'll never be done again. It looks like
they probably could do it in Atlanta again.
So. Nah, Dome. I think it's new.
They probably could do it because I feel like, and I don't know Miami, so I can't speak to their culture, but I know like in Atlanta, the strip culture, like it's a real life.
That's
culture.
No, that's a culture.
You know what I'm saying?
Too, yeah.
Okay, because I know like in New York, that's not the case. Like in New York, it's kind of like strippers. Like they have strip clubs, but it's not like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a real ass profession,
job.
And like
it's a respectable
job.
You
carry some weight. You know what I'm saying? It's not really.
Miami definitely. It's like that.
I don't know.
Because I went to the we had some coworkers, a married couple, and I took them to Onyx one time, and they was like, "Wow, this is amazing. This is Joe Keegan."
Yeah. So why didn't you just say Joe Keegan?
Because I didn't want to put him out there like that. I don't use government names like you.
They've been on the show. He's even said it.
Well, first of all, I ain't want to put their names out there like that.
I already did.
I can put their names out there in certain contests. Maybe they don't want people to know they was at the strip club. I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't want that part to be out. So I'm just going to say people we knew.
The nigga said it on the podcast. But go ahead.
But anyway. So I was out there with them, and they were kind of amazed by the whole setup. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, where we from? It don't be popping like this in the street. I'm like, damn, New York with all that. It was surprising to me because New York with all the diversity and all the different flavors of women up there, you would think the strip culture would be booming.
No,
but apparently it's not.
No, I'm speaking for somebody from who lives up north. No,
it's too cold.
No, shut up. That's not it. It's just number one, they don't get nude, really. It's just like a titty bar for the most part.
Yeah, because I seen a video, well, not a video, but a documentary kind of where the servers get more than the strippers.
The star tenders.
Star tenders. I like
whatever they call it, yeah.
I saw that.
But nah, man, like up north, it's not really a big thing like that. Like it's always been bigger in the South. You know what I'm saying? As far as strip clubs, you know, Atlanta, Miami, Carolinas, Houston.
Where all the big booties be at.
Shit, Alabama,
Memphis,
like all the places. Like honestly, that's it.
Yeah.
They got them Yeeks and they out there shaking them cans.
Yeeks and Yammers.
Them grass-fed Yeeks.
Damn, man.
Yeah. Green
Why you keep fucking Birdman rubbing your hands?
I'm about to say it is a little weird. He's like, hey,
you ain't been on Hub in a minute, bro.
She doing homework.
I was like, who be out New Jersey?
Oh, she doing homework, but you trying to do some bone work, bro?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm trying to give her the number 2 pencil.
Oh, yeah.
I hope it's not a number 2 pencil.
I'm about to put some work on it, you know?
Oh,
Need some girth.
Damn, bro, why you trying to man about his pencil, yo?
Well, you said a number 2 pencil is skinny. You need some girth, you know?
I get it.
You at least need the old school pencils that was fat.
Bro, them
shits
hurt your hand.
So.
Shit,
you got to use your hands.
Okay, erase her head. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I also didn't. I thought, just going back real quick to the halftime show, I thought it was very interesting that people automatically like pitted the two performers against each other. Like I saw so many things about why is J-Lo on the stage with Shakira, or one is better than the other, or one is something. And it's like, why is that even a conversation? Why can't it be, oh, this is a bomb ass, you know what I'm saying, performance. They did a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of references and shit. So it just sucked that it went there so quickly, like the comparisons began, because and I feel like I only see that with women.
I only compared in the beginning because I was like, Shakira can dance. I know she's going to dance her ass up. But when J-Lo came out and did just as good, I was like, okay, shit.
But J-Lo started as a dancer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, but based on what I've seen Shakira do my lifetime.
I mean, look, because you know,
I always doing some wild shit.
I grew up watching.
I mean,
you know,
she
little
be
colored fly girls, then you would know J-Lo.
And she be, they each got their own thing. You know.
I'm about to say Rosie Perez taught J-Lo out there, so shit. Shout out to
Rosie.
Rosie Perez.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I like her.
I think they both did good overall.
Yeah, that was actually the only part that I saw was the halftime show. Yeah. I actually stopped to see my high school sweetheart. He lives in the same town as where my mom is. So that was cool.
That's cool.
Whoa, what's happening here?
Well,
What? From a sweetheart to a ski heart.
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That time has passed. That time has passed.
Sweetheart.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What?
Wowzers.
Yeah, I know, right?
I also seen the.
Got some dude.
Damn, bro.
I didn't hear what you said.
I don't know.
You got some chips, got some dick.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. No chips.
Oh.
Just
cut straight to that chase.
I see what you did there.
I seen those prices at some of them at the concession stand. Like that shit was outrageous.
At the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
of course.
they charge like crazy. Like damn near $20 for a beer and shit.
I snuck me
I'm about to say, do they check shit or you?
Nah, they gonna check shit. But you gotta be smart.
I always said if I went to a Super Bowl, I'm not going to sit in the stands. Like I'm gonna be in the box.
In the box. In the box.
But I feel the same with like if I do something like All-Star Weekend, I wouldn't go just to do basic shit. Like if I'm going to sit on floor seats. I'm going to VIP show. Like I'm only gonna do it like top notch because otherwise I'm just paying a shit ton of money to do regular ass shit.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. That's why I don't do shit like that during those times. I'm like,
although, did y'all hear that they having a space tournament for Seattle?
I did not hear that.
Yes, the fuck they are.
Oh shit!
That's I already got my prize.
$2,000.
I already got my part.
That's gonna be wild.
And I think it's a $75 or $150 entry fee.
Doesn't matter. I got my part.
That's gonna be wild.
Big Joe, little Joe, dudes.
No, it's not. No Big Joker, no Little Joker.
It's Ace on down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's real space.
Yeah.
I can rock with that.
Yeah.
I
I got my partner.
So, me and my...
Bags, Neils, and all that shit.
Probably.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't read all the rules. But, you know, this is the last one. And it's the 25th anniversary. So, they trying to do it big. So, me and my hometown partner, we probably going to have to get up in that thing. Well, I see what it's like.
Oh, God. I see the tension rises.
Look, you know how in anime when shit, motherfuckers is like
you feel her energy.
He's staring at you.
Like, it's immencing off them. Yeah, exactly. Motherfucker, nah, that's literally how they sound. Every time somebody's scared of
Is this anime?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like,
There's got to be a narrator on the next episode.
Exactly.
Niggas ball.
Mosquito.
Sean and Kia are entering a space tournament. To enter, one will leave.
Exactly.
Who will be the winner?
I'm gonna be the best.
Sean is still charging.
I'm like this. Here's my new play.
It's gonna be more like
what the fuck is going on here?
He'll be
more
like,
like Yu-Gi-Oh type shit. It's
Nice.
like, I summon my trap card.
narrator will be like, well, one of those niggas breed, nigga. Tune in next week.
Wait. Pause.
Will they make board?
No, you know what's funny?
Find out next week.
That's a real ass question.
I know, right?
Didn't that narrator just die though?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot he died recently.
Wait, is that the one for
Dragon Ball Z. Yeah,
Man, that's like the only anime-ish cartoon I've ever watched.
Yeah.
You know what? You're missing out on a lot. Anime be dope.
Anime
you
be
gotta
real
go.
dope.
Why do you get bored?
Yeah.
Why do you get bored?
I think it's because it's a cartoon.
That's my
Yeah,
girlfriend's
that's a lot of people
excuse
say.
too.
That's so
Like, it's
weird.
not it. It's way.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of my friends watch anime, and so I'll sit with them, and I'm like, oh,
you're not
okay,
paying attention.
I lose focus.
I feel like you gotta watch a good one. Like some of them are like
There's something that might pique your interest. You're like, okay, that's interesting.
Cowboy Bebop,
And I don't like the graphics of it. It's just I don't like it.
It's not for everybody.
It's not.
It's not.
No, it's not.
I feel like people miss so much out on those. There's so much good shit that comes from anime.
There is
okay.
actually. There's a lot of good shows.
I watch true crime TV. I'm good. That's what interests me. Do you know what I'm saying? I thought it would be cool, guys, since it is February, hashtag Black History Month. I thought it would be cool if we could share like our most influential Black American figure, like to each of us individually.
Yeah, we could do that. We could close
Pay
the show on
some
that.
homage.
Yeah, we could close the show on that whole situation.
There's a lot of. I mean, the first name that comes to my mind is Frederick Douglass.
I played him in a play, but go ahead.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say something ignorant this time.
Nah, not when it comes to Black history.
Oh, word.
Some things I don't.
Oh, really?
I mean, I call you Frederick Douglass, but other than that, you got her gooning and shit. But other than that, nah. I got to go back and read up. I know there's a lot of accomplishments. Too many that I can think of off the top of my head, you know. But most people can go to Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. I don't know. I always liked what's my man with the peanuts, George Washington Carver. I always liked his story.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
peanuts,
But it wasn't just peanuts, you know.
I know.
Like,
I'm just saying, like, but that's how I introduced. That's how I was introduced to knowing who he was.
Yeah.
I found out so many inventive ways with peanuts and shit.
What's wrong with you, Oz?
Like even like I was working with Joe the other week, and he was talking about I don't know how we started talking. Oh, I told him I had all these appliances and I was cooking and shit. And we was talking about soy sauce. He was like, "Nah, don't use soy too much soy. It's bad for you." You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of salt.
The soybean.
Yeah.
But the actual soybean wasn't meant for human consumption. He said it came from George Washington Carver. Like I guess the military asked him to come up with a product that can be very versatile as far as for food or whatever, fuel or whatever. And he came up with the soybean and different things that it could be used for. Because he said he used the amino acid. I seen the bottle. It's like soy sauce, but it said amino acid. He said it's healthy or whatever. But I didn't know that about George Washington Carver. So I was always interested in this story. Like I liked how he took a simple thing or product that probably people never really paid attention to.
Right.
Came up with so many different ways that it can be used that nobody thought of. And I just thought it was interesting.
Okay.
I can dig it. Asmundo.
Well,
oh Lord.
No, it's not gonna. It's gonna be very subtle. I would say my father.
Oh.
Because I mean, it's just like when you look at it. Really, my father never came from America. Like he's from Jamaica, so it's like when he moved over here. Started a life, had me and my brothers and stuff, or my brother and stuff like that, and it's like. That's it. And it's like he didn't have a crazy journey, nothing like that. But then I just look back and I'm like, I could relate to him a lot about stuff. Even though me and him growing up, we didn't really have I would say, we see eye to eye all the time. But as I got older, I started to respect him more. So it's like, I see how much I am like him. So, and because I'm Jamaican as well, it's hard for me per se to try and connect to American Black history, even though I do.
Yeah.
It was just like that's not my definite roots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, but I can say that if I was to choose.
I mean, you can choose a Jamaican.
No, I ain't choosing a Jamaican because.
Damn, what you mean?
I'm about to say,
niggas ain't do shit.
Fuck that shit.
Hey, your boy was like, I ain't choosing no fucking Jamaican.
That's how it sounds.
But Black History Month is legit for Americans. Yeah. Because we don't do that shit.
You wild, bro.
No, but it is. That's all.
I mean, you can't think of a Jamaican like a Bob Marley, who was influential.
I mean, but he might not be influential to him though.
Bob Marley was influential, but at the same time, it's like everybody was, oh, you Jamaican Bob Marley. Like, yeah. That's cliche, I would choose.
Fuck y'all. I'll try to help you out, Oz. You ain't shit. Never again.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know who I would even choose.
Nobody.
I like I like all the stories, so.
Choose me, nigga.
No.
Shit.
Trash.
Damn, bro. You trash, bro.
It's Black History.
Sean Nicholas.
I'm glad you said that. So, I didn't want to choose just one person, right? And this comes from when what was it, last year for Christmas? Well, not last year, the year before. Tiara had got me a book, right? And it was a graphic novel. I can read a lot. I can read very well too. She got me a book. It was a novel by Max Brooks, and if anybody knows who Max Brooks is, he made he wrote the book World War Z that they made the movie from.
Yeah. And
Max Brooks' father is Mel Brooks, who made like Robin Hood and Men in Tights and History of the World and Spaceballs, all those just wild movies, Blazing Saddles, which you should go watch. The shit is hilarious. But the book was called The Harlem Hellfighters, right? And I pulled it up because I want to say word for word who they were. It was the 369th Infantry Regiment, right? Formerly known as the 15th New York National Guard Regiment and commonly referred to as the Harlem Hellfighters. They were an infantry unit from New York. Well, they were based in New York, but they were from different parts. It was all African Americans. And their biggest thing was they wanted to go fight in World War II. And they were just not getting the opportunity. It was getting to the point where it was looking like they were just going to be sitting around not doing anything. And still, and like there were times like they're fighting with, not like fighting with stuff, but they're looking at it like we're fighting for a country that don't even respect us, right? They ended up being like one of the best things ever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird to try to put the story like in context.
I feel like somebody should make a movie about it.
They could, but like the book was so good because it's like it was so many African Americans that was in that war, and they was just part of that unit, and it was like they were eager to fight, and they were turned away from military service, and it got to the point they was like, all right, we'll just put y'all out there because we don't have enough soldiers, and then they went out there and like the Germans was like,
they fucked them up.
Shit, we fucked them up. Like them niggas. I'm not gonna say niggas, but
no, that's what I'm saying. Like they fucked them up. Those niggas fucked them up. It's okay.
They fucked them up. Like
niggas in an endearing
but
term.
The crazy part is like they was over in France, and like the French people, they were looking at them like, bro, like y'all don't even need to be in America. Y'all come over here, and that's how we ended up with a lot of black people, African American, all that going to France because they was just like, yo, they're treating me better here than over there. Like, I'm getting awards and medals and all that. They're treating me like a hero here.
Yeah.
So the story itself was just it always stood out to me. I've read the books like at least 2 or 3 times. I suggest all y'all read it. I have the book if any of you two wanted to read it, or if you want to read it.
So it's a graphic.
So wait, is this
it's just a graphic.
it's a graphic novel.
It's a graphic novel. Okay. And you know, T got it from me because I like graphic novels and all that. But the story itself is just really good. It's very well done. The artwork is beautiful. I love it. It's all in black and white, but you can literally see it. Like, you can almost see like the blood, the sweat, and all that, like everything they're going through. It was crazy. So that's the one thing like that always stood out to me, like to see these group of men do something that they know, like, yo, these people don't care about us, but they know it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. So
that stood out to me. So yeah.
I can dig it. I like warriors.
I bet you do.
I took warrior. I definitely have to say there's been quite a few biasly so. They're mostly women.
I would say I remember hearing about. I gotta go back and remember the story. Sojourner Truth. I know.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, and the thing about Sojourner Truth, she's like, of course, I adore her too, but the way she was portrayed, it was not who she was. Like, her story was used by white women, for lack of a better term, to further progress their agenda as far as women's rights and things of that nature. And so, like, they retold her story, and the way that they told it and the way that they wrote it, like, they had her speaking, like, they wrote it like she was speaking like a slave, when in fact she was well spoken. Like, little things like that. Yeah. And they made her story seem sadder than it was and all this other shit. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah. Sojourner Truth was the truth. But I definitely have to say the most influential person was the late great Miss Maya Angelou. Yeah. Absolutely love and adore her. Her autobiography, the books, read all of them. Pretty sure her book like changed the course of my life, because prior to reading that I was a very angry teenager. So I think I absolutely, like, I always say my only regret in life so far is that I didn't get a chance to meet her before she died. Absolutely adore her. Outside of that, I identify with just the warrior women, like Angela Davis, outside Miss Winnie Mandela.
She just passed away.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she just passed away.
What did you say, Josh?
But also, to take it even further back.
Shut the fuck up, Josh.
Queen Zinga. Probably the dopest queen, African queen I've ever, read about. And I just hope that my ancestry traced back to her. But long story short, she was the only girl child of her father. And he ended up giving her the kingdom because she was the best when it came to war, when it came to running a country and all that shit. And so he trusted her with all of that. And she ended up holding off not the French.
Roman?
No. People who invaded Africa, starts with a P.
Persians?
No, later than that, when the French were there. Who else invaded Africa? Okay, never mind. Anywho, so long story short, she held them off the longest in her region with war.
What's her name?
Don't make me spell it right. It's Nzinga. I want to say that's how you spell it. That's how you say it. Don't ask me how to spell it though. But she ended up having a meeting, with the higher ups of these invaders or whatever, and they didn't give her a chair because at the time, of course, they didn't respect women, let alone black women. So her soldiers they got on their hands and knees so that she could have a chair to sit in their presence because they weren't going to give her a chair. So little shit like that. She was very cunning. She did the damn thing. She held it off for as long as she could. I fucked with her. Portuguese. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah, Portuguese. I fucked with her. Yeah, and she did end up giving in or whatever, but she fought them off for a very long time, and she had a harem of men.
Yeah,
I think that shit is dope as fuck.
I see that.
She was fucking.
I see that in a lot of.
She was fucking. She would make them fight, and then whoever won that's who she would sleep with, and then she would kill him because she thought that if she ever got married, they would try to take her. She thought that they would try to take over her kingdom. So she was like, "Fuck all that."
I'm just trying to.
Okay.
I rocks with her. I rocks with her. Is what I'm saying.
So she said the men in her harem would fight each other to the death for the right to share the bed for the night. This one is more, they said that's a little doubtful, but she also apparently dressed some of them like women. Yeah, that's crazy.
But outside of that, she was dope as fuck. She was a bomb ass warrior.
Here's the thing: what was the point in winning or losing? Because you gonna die in that fight, or she won't kill you.
Yeah, at least you get some pussy, bro.
Josh is like, nigga, the point.
Exactly.
I would just be like,
pussy.
I'd be like, tap out, tap. I'm done.
Tapping some ass and I'm tapping out.
You don't tap out. You either fight, you win or you die. There's no tap out.
Listen, I'm gonna just do just enough to get third, so I ain't even fight. So them two gonna fight.
Right here.
You know what?
You and that bitch.
I'm third.
They would have chose you to fight. They'd have like go out there and go do some shit.
I'm just gonna fucking go catch.
I only got one model for me: fight and fuck.
Damn, bro.
Why y'all doing that shit?
Why you so loud about it? Damn,
That's the motto. That's all you need to tell me.
Fuck.
Fight and fuck.
I hate him so much.
I'm about to be third place, so let the first and second fight. I'm good.
Bro, that's not how
I'm about to say that's not how it works.
You do a knockout, then you pull your cock out.
I ain't trying to die.
Awesome, man. Fucking championship.
Breaking necks and backs.
So I can get me some sex. Damn, bro. You disgusting.
Guard.
But yeah, shout out to her. There's actually a statue in her native land. So I just think that's super dope, man. Shout out. I love strong black women, man. They inspire me.
She was super strong.
She was
super strong.
Why you keep saying super strong?
I would be scared of that shit. I couldn't. I wouldn't want to die. I just wouldn't want to die in that situation.
Bro, what is wrong? Why are you thinking of the worst case scenario in that whole thing? Bro, you don't have to do any of that. You can just do something else.
I'm going to be a lowly farmer.
I tell you what, if I know I'm going to go, I'm going to leave my mark on this world. I'm shooting the fuck up out her club. Oh, you going to have my seat.
I'm pretty sure that's what they all did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They didn't have condoms back then, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
there were other ways of contraception. Pastes and things of that nature.
I feel like the dick will fall
plants and shit.
Like, I'm
planting the seed up there.
Fucking put poison ivy on your day by accident. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, bro, that shit hurts.
Whoa,
yeah,
sounds like that.
No, that was a terrible description.
What?
So, I thought this would help.
What?
What accent was that? Sound like Habib. Sound like he run a corner store.
That's fucked up.
He's like,
leave Habib alone, yo. Bruh, that's not even.
It's not.
And I can tell this nigga don't know nothing about that because he just says hurry up and buy. I'm like, bro, that's not even the same nationality.
Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy.
Bruh, like they don't even do that to you. The Habibis be chilling, bro.
Yeah, for real.
They really do. They be chilling.
They do be chilling.
They cool as fuck.
The ones in Macon used to have fucking German shepherds and they fucking in the store. They like
hell yeah, they
big ass German shepherds.
My friend, you want the sandwich with the bacon egg? My friend. I'm like, all right, bro.
So, wait, why are you out by yourself? So young, you're so pretty. Oh, thank you. Can I get 20 on too?
But you know, the Africans in a lot of movies, they all have the same cadence when they talk. You know
what you mean?
Not necessarily.
Sometimes, well,
in the movies.
Yeah, in the movies.
Because they only have one accent to copy. That's all.
And they get the same person to play them motherfuckers.
You do not know. Sir.
Well, you got to
shut the fuck up.
Well, you got to think
you always do that little slight pause between words.
But if you think about it, where are the more prominent African actors from? I think if you look
Nigeria.
at that, exactly. So if you look at that, that's probably what, you know.
Yeah.
Because
definitely,
I like it because they can say some ratchet shit and make it sound classy.
Like us.
Girl, if you really love me, you will toot that ass up.
Are you talking about like where that dude was like, why are you gay? I was like,
on TV.
what? I was like,
So, why Are you gay?
You know what we gotta do? Nah, we gotta get old buddy from the wedding, bro. He's like,
oh no.
He's like, man with man, women with women, and like they do sometime in Europe, man and animal.
Oh shit!
Yo, like, I started dying when I heard that. I was busting a laugh.
Like on some real nigga shit. I think it was in it probably was in Florida, but they real life arrested some motherfuckers because they had an orgy with fucking
Florida
animals and shit. It was like bestiality, all kinds of ignorant shit.
Why?
They was fucking peacocks.
Now you know.
Peacocks.
You gotta think about it like this, right? Like it was a joke. I don't know if it was Steve Harvey's. I think it was a Steve Harvey joke. He was like, when you hear a story, you can tell the person black or white.
Yeah.
When you hear a crazy ass story in the country, your mind always go, that's some Florida shit.
It's either Florida or the Bronx, man. That's what Charlamagne said. Like it's either Florida or the Bronx, and he's right because that's usually when all that wild shit be happening.
I don't know what's going on in Florida, but
it's Florida.
Add salt.
That's the one. That's really the first one I was like,
I'm telling you, when you live there, you start to see it. Like, yeah, I see why.
It's too hot.
Because you gotta remember, it all depends what part of Florida. Also, I mean, I'm just going off on
the whole state be crazy.
Yeah, the whole state do be crazy. But
they be doing some wild shit.
I know when I was
they got monkeys out there now with herpes.
All right.
They got some real nigga shit.
They
found rhesus monkeys out there. Apparently, those were the first rhesus monkeys to like
rhesus
monkeys.
Rhesus
monkeys to hit like North America, but apparently they have herpes.
He like. See that, nigger? You nigger? No chance allowed. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, oh shit. Like, yo. Damn, man, why you always do that when I come around, bro? Damn, dog.
That shit kill me.
Oh, my God. Oh, you threw shit at me. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, I thought you said Reese's.
So you said
Reese's, like Reese's cup.
Like RHESUS, Reese's monkeys.
Man, like peanut butter cup. Just say it like.
Damn, so they got
peanut butter.
They got herpes.
Monkeys with herpes.
They got herpes.
Bumpy bananas. Wow.
Yo, what the fuck?
Now all these pictures of banana with like herpes and
you know what?
virus all over it.
I can't eat that shit no more.
Alright, looks like I'm naming that episode Bumpy Bananas.
Oh shit.
I'm serious. I'm about to name the episode Bumpy
Bumpy
Bananas.
Bananas.
Because I'm like, I wonder what I was going to call it. Yeah, thank you. Bumpy Bananas it is.
What the fuck?
No, you should be like racist monkeys and bumpy bananas.
Yeah.
That'll work. That'll work. I don't care.
How do you even get on monkeys and shit? Oh, Florida.
But yeah.
I mean, be careful with cats because they can get herpes from humans too.
Okay.
How do they get the herpes from the humans?
I'm talking about like.
Ew, like if they
cold
sore or some shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but a racist monkey, like, can you imagine a gorilla? Like,
King Kong.
He's like, I'm you in a KKK? Like, nah, that's just my initials, dog. I'm King Kong, bro.
If that's what you playing.
Don't worry
Why
about
y'all wearing white hoodies and shit?
Fucking sound like Ed Montgomery. He's like, hey!
it. Hey, you stupid motherfucker. Like, damn, bro.
Yo, this
is this someone you guys know?
Yes.
That's a dude used to work with.
Oh.
That's my OG.
He just basically talked to you with no filters, basically.
That was my OG. I love him for it.
Whatever was on his mind,
yup,
it just came out.
I love him for it. Because I'm like, you gotta take him as he is. Like, all right, cool.
You know, like how you go to your dad and you might have made a mistake. He'd be like, man, it's all right, son. You know, you learn. He'd be like, man, you a dumbass nigga. What the fuck was you thinking?
Yeah. But you know what, though? I'm like,
But he explained why you stupid. He ain't gonna call you that.
Not just call you stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
then I walk away like, thanks.
Is he one of them magic niggas?
yeah.
It's like he curses at you and shit.
Exactly.
Like, he's like, what the fuck?
Exactly. And then he walks off and just disappears. He's like, the fuck? Where'd he go? He's like, what the
and he seemed like, oh shit.
Y'all are ignorant.
Alright,
guys. It's been real.
So, man. So, I won't be here next week, guys. So, I guess y'all hold down the fort. You know,
you know,
I'm gonna check in when I can, when I'm not busy. You know, I hear them.
When you ain't busy, getting busy.
Pretty much.
Yeah. He gonna be a daddy when you're back.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
I wouldn't.
Exactly what I said.
Look,
Listen,
you
get
know what?
lost in the sauce when you cut all them days in a row like that out on the water. You get lost in the sauce.
That's not a bad way to live. Number one, stop making fun of Kia and damn Tiara when they do that.
You sound like cats.
They said y'all sound like cats. I'm like, y'all don't. Tiara like, I'm not making no cat noise. It's like, I'm saying.
It sounds the closest, really close. Like,
I'm like, what was that?
What did you just do?
You missed it. It's a good thing you did. Extra as fuck.
I'm fluent in many languages.
I see that. But like I said, y'all hold it down for me, man. You know, next week, and you know, we'll get back to the swing of things. And we'll talk about the idea you had, cause yeah, I like it. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
Dope. So yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. I think that'd be dope.
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, man.
I know you don't, but you know, we'll talk about it. Other than that, I don't have anything else I need to talk about. There's nothing else I want to throw on there unless y'all got something real quick.
I'm good.
Nothing? Oh, Valentine's Day is next week, so you know, happy Valentine's Day, I guess.
Shit, I'm
Same
saying,
guys.
Yeah.
I ain't got to buy nobody shit.
I'm sure I'll get something in the mail.
Oh my gosh.
Dick pic.
No, the mail sends me something every year.
Oh, but somebody's gonna see you a dick pic, probably.
No, I actually don't get dick pics. I don't know if I just scare those types of guys away or what, but I don't get dick pics.
Hey
and
guys,
I'm okay with that.
You got a fan club and groupies now.
Yeah, you really do.
You got groupies.
Well, I don't accept friend requests and I can't see messages, so I won't get it.
They want to be groupies.
That was so fucking subtle. That was so subtle. I didn't even expect that shit. Like,
Okay.
What?
Wowzers.
This was episode 135 of the UNFAMOUS Podcast, and this was Sean, Mr. NJ Brick City.
Just Kia.
Any other way?
The wizard of Oz.
Hey, you know, we'll holler at y'all later, alright?
He's on down.
Wow. Oh my god. Peace.
Weirdos.
I'm just gonna